You found an alternative to the Twitch app. It's called Orion and doesn't have ads in it. What does it let you do, Yorak? Watch Twitch or something else? Yeah, we've got some fine tuning to do here.
Welcome back.
Because the tailbacks, oh my god, the tailbacks start here and go all the way around to the rep. Oh, well, you watch Twitch with Orion, I see.
Welcome to the Nut House.
I wonder how long, Yorak, Twitch will allow that to happen. Because, like, that's losing revenue for Amazon and the streamers. And the advertisers are not benefiting either, so...
Welcome
interesting.
to the Nut House.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Alex. Derail Valley. What exactly do you do in that game? Is it like just...
Welcome back.
Well, can you tell me more about the game? Because I saw you playing it and it was like... Looks like another train sim, but I didn't know the details. Independence of the Seas, welcome back. Baz, the main problem I spot in your cities is that you try to feed big, busy districts with one highway exit. Districts like that should always have 2+ connections to the highway. It works fine that way in my cities. Thank you, Baz. Derail has VR support. I don't care about that. Independence, 28 months. Thank God for the new sub-feature where you don't lose your months. Can't you create a one-way entrance to the areas? Yes, you can. But what you have to consider is, if they right turn in, how do they get out? So they'd have to come around this way now, which is doable, because I just made this link. So I could stop this lot from left turning, which would certainly change things. And now they'll have to go all the way around and come back out from here, which will put pressure on this junction. It's a train sim that's primarily, I should have say, meant for VR. Right. But you don't play it in VR, right?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
I don't know what your argument there is, Yorak. How many people watching via the browser use ad blockers through Squirrel? Oh, though Squirrel. I'm not sure what your argument is. Are you basically saying... It kind of sounds like you're saying that you have a right to not see ads because other people do the same. I think that's what you're saying. Mr. Henk, you've still got your goal cap. Twitch has got some issues right now since they rolled that stuff out the other day. You have to bear with. Use AdBlock on your browser, Neverine. Well, when you're on YouTube, you're it's more of a problem on YouTube than it is on Twitch, really. Because on YouTube, as a content creator, you're entirely dependent on advertising income. Like, everything is dependent on advertising income, which doesn't happen if you don't see ads. So, if you do that, and I've talked about this before, I'm not going to get into it again, but if you do that, then the content creator is getting nothing. Like, if everybody did that, the content creator gets nothing. Oh, toll stations. Chris, I forgot about those. What on earth is going on now? So they're all turning right, and they're all going up here. And I think they're coming back again. I don't know what's going on. What are they complaining about? Not enough buyers for products. Mr. Henk felt like 1 week ago. Thanks for 15 months, Mr. Henk.
Welcome back.
Yep, Dan Brown. It's a one-off thing. 15 different industries that feed each other. A seamless 256 square kilometre map with 200 kilometres of track. Blimey. So what's the game like in terms of missions and stuff? Do you know what? We might just take on Baz's advice here and just have a drop-on, drop-off connection just to alleviate some problems. So we've got more than one entrance. Give them a route back out. At least we can empty the system. You go into the office and there are work orders on the table. They're either shunting jobs or hauling. Gotcha. And is there like an economy then where you get paid for them? 15 different industries that feed each other. Gotcha. John Fezzer, how you doing? Why are you using one lane, Chris? Because it's a highway link. And it's kind of best if you only have one lane, in my experience, because the AI gets far less confused about merging one lane than it does two. The entire highway is blocked because of the problem I'm trying to solve. Yeah, I'm trying to give people options to empty the industrial area via not this junction, which will then take pressure off that one. So we just got to wait for a minute and let this thing work its magic. You meant where traffic's at a standstill? Oh, you mean they're sat in one lane? Yeah, they do that.
Happy anniversary.
It's hilarious.
Natter.
Actually, this happens in real life. Befuddled Flip-Flop, thank you for a year. Happy anniversary. Ken Barlow, with 2 years. The golden goodness. I like it. Thank you guys. Happy anniversary. You make the entrance road one way. Well, this one. Maybe. Another approach is to allow traffic into this from the highway here. So we kind of bring some traffic in that way. Are you going to make a review video of the new ML and ETS2 new trails for ATS? I don't know. Black Widow. So that one's working quite effectively. It's definitely taken all the pressure off that, look. So it's now, you can see it's starting to flow better already just because of that one link. At work you have 2 drive-through lanes and people sit there and queue only in one. You know why though? Like, if they sit in one lane, it's because they know they want to get off there. And they know if they're not in the right lane at this point, people may not let them back in. Because if you're in lane 1 and you've been queuing all the way along here, by the time you get to here, if some person comes along the middle lane and starts indicating to jump into your lane, you're thinking, well, you should have been in the queue, shouldn't you? That's what happens. That's why people sit in that lane. Thank you for 2 years support, Kembala. I'm just going to get rid of that, I think. I don't think that's necessary. Just let the traffic come back out this way. Although I might put another link through there. No, it should be fine. So, Black Widow, you're talking about the Renault Range T though, and you're saying that SCS are recording sounds for it. Now, I'm pretty certain that they had the Range T model sewn up, like a couple of years ago. I find it hard to imagine that they didn't get the sounds sewn up as well. But I'm thinking, since then, they've got a lot more thorough and better about recording sounds for trucks. So I think they're probably going back doing it again. But that definitely tells us one thing. They must have agreed a license with Renault. They must have. Otherwise Renault wouldn't let them sit there going recording the sounds. And they wouldn't waste time on something unless they had a license ready. So it kind of sounds to me like that, you know, it's all a bit of a go now. Should definitely help. Surprised by all the traffic going down that way. I don't think this junction's working. It's probably Pavel in his studio going vroom vroom, Dave. Well, he must be like that guy out of Police Academy. Should have another highway exit. Do we need an exit or an entrance? That's the question I'm pondering right now. Pringle, I'm sure you used that gag last week. If we bring traffic straight into here, what effect is that going to have? Maybe connect the highway with a tunnel to the district. I'm trying to work out the best point of connection. It's okay to have that one. If I bring it in here, if I bring it on that side, if they want to go left, they're going to have to sort of faff around. So do a bridge over the top and drop it in that way? This is what I'm pondering. So I'm thinking what we could do is we could do this. So we've got... What's wrong with that? Heck? Why won't that connect in? Thanks, Ruben. That's what we'll do. We'll do that. Yeah, that's how you put out a house fire, with 3 helicopters. So we stop the left turn there. We stop the left turn here. Probably stop the straight on as well.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay. Once the game actually works that out, I think your helipilots are bored, so they take any job they can get. You're probably right. Alright, we're starting to use it a little bit. Here we go. Let's see how it flows. So I don't expect this to get used too much until we kind of build some industry here. Cool. Still got problems with this. They use the helicopters because the fire trucks can't get through the traffic. Do you know what, Adeldril? You could be right. Okay, that's getting used. Although that's causing issues, of course. We're better implementing a kind of a tunnel system. Okay, so that's left turn, that's right turn, and they get around that way. Of course, they start merging down here. Of course they do. I haven't been watching you, but maybe I'll sub tomorrow, but it depends if I do more chores or not.
Welcome back,
Okay, Ninja.
Nutter.
I don't understand that, but okay. Boftus, welcome back. Rolsey, almost 3 years. Thank you. Yeah, this is the backlog starting to move forward now, look. Fire. Yes, we have fire crew. I think that bit's probably going to be okay now. Ruben, thank you for gifting a sub to Ninja. There you go, Ninja. You can do your chores now because Ruben's just gifted you a sub anyway. Thank you, Ruben. Okay, so let's say that's working because I think that's shrinking down, and once it's gone, this backlog should help flush out. And the other problem was this district, which is the other one that we reconnected. So that's getting quite busy through here, but it looks okay. It's busy at this junction here, isn't it? Which is kind of expected. It's where the traffic comes in and out and joins onto the main, like, backbone. Is it possible to have piles up of traffic? You can have gridlock, but that's about it. If that's what you mean. Let's have a look what else we're doing. Underground is okay. Well, I don't really see gridlock anymore. I see busyness though. We need to build some commerce. We have... let's think. Commerce. This was our new area down here, wasn't it?
Welcome back, Nutter.
I'd kind of like to leave this bit here. Just have a nice little open park area. I'm in two minds whether to fill that in or not. I'll say yes. Not exactly rushing to build here. Which I don't understand. There's a massive demand for commerce. Oh, finally, here we go.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Some more industry. And finally, we need to get some more housing. Try and remember where the housing district was, our new one. STG Eddie, welcome back. Sparrow, welcome back. Haven't seen you play Skylines in a while, Ninja. We played it last, what day were we on? Thursday? We played it on Saturday, if I remember correctly. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Play Star Citizen and then this, if I remember. It's supposed to be the tourist district where you place the commerce. Yeah, but that's fine. That's what that is. It's all commerce. I know we've got industrial housing over here. So we probably better fill that in. A few shops there. See what the vitals are like. Water availability is getting low. Your cities are gridlocked and you don't know what I'm doing. What you're doing wrong. You're not managing your traffic. You've just seen me spend like the best part of 45 minutes dealing with a traffic problem. That's just what you have to do. Let's see. Oh, I like it. I like the milkshake. Looks good. Although, I'm kind of thinking that that needs to move. Because that's a little bit too close to the milkshake. You have to be careful. You don't want to pump milkshake into houses. They don't like it. Gonna get some power over there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Don't like just bleeding power off this district. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Thanks. What? You got that? You want a cake or something? Yes, we can demilkshake it, which is what I did, but I then remembered that the theme of this city is Detroit. So it doesn't really make sense to demilkshake it. So I kind of brought the pollution back. I really don't like that link. Very tentative. Okay, water availability just went up. Electricity availability is going down now. I think we may need to build some more power stations. The hacking cop lets you know you're alive. Alright, I'm trying to remember where we put all the power stations. Bottom needs power. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's because... No, it's not. Because I messed up. Thanks. Because I moved that, didn't I? This is being really weird. It won't let me delete this. No? I don't know why. It's because it was underground. Thomas Hudson. Forgot to click on the share anniversary button on the 21st of Jan. Looking forward to some trucking action on Sunday. How's this week been for you? Very, very busy week. Very busy week. I had a... well, 240-mile drive up on Sunday. 240-mile drive back on the Monday. Got back pretty late. Tuesday, what did I do Tuesday? trying to think now. Honestly, the last few days have just gone in a flash. Yesterday afternoon was flying. Today it was all about flying. Today has all been entirely flying. I don't know, Rays. I'm trying to think, because I've been deliberately trying to get up early. I've been trying to get up at like 7 o'clock, which has mostly worked. I got up at 7:30, so I'll take that. I'm trying to actually think what I did on Tuesday now. I think we need a bit more milkshake.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
What game is it, Andreas? City Skylines. Wait, why is electricity availability just shot up? That's weird. Mr. Lampenbauer, guten Tag to you, sir. Enjoy the cake. Dovahkiin, why did you get up at 4 AM? That's working pretty well now. The guy in the corner shop complaining about not enough customers. Can you believe this? Puppies, we have 2 airports. We have this one, which is the cargo airport.
Happy anniversary.
And then we have the passenger airport, which is... yeah, 1,700 passengers. That's a lot. And then we have the spaceport over here. Space elevator. It just does its thing. I need more industry. Your air cargo hub has rail links that I don't think you've connected. Really? I don't know what the problem is. But it would help if I'm looking at the right thing. So, I have a cargo terminal here, a cargo terminal here, and a cargo airport hub here. The airport has a train station inside. Does it really? Wait. Okay, I can't see where you connect the rail line. Oh, there. Oh my god. I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not even know that was a thing. Well, That changes things. Well, I've got a train line here. I don't know how well it's going to work connecting that into there, though. I could connect it here, I suppose. I mean, we could... We'll have to go under that, I guess. Bring it round to there, maybe.
Welcome back, Nata.
I find that that is so subtle that I didn't even see it. It's fine. Oh, game, please, come on. Hate it when it does that. Scumbag game. Oh, but creates a big hill.
Welcome back, Nata.
Then we'll do that. And then we'll smooth that back out. Whoa! It'd be interesting to see what the game does with that. Because I honestly don't know.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Yeah, exactly. So the game will at some point realise the links exist, but with a cargo train terminal here, a cargo hub there, and then this. That's a lot of connection. Mr. Spartan, love all the content that you've done so far this year. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Spartan. Ben Davis, welcome back. Jagged, thanks for 44. Into Deco, welcome back. Kind of curious, because when you click on these, like with passenger airports, it tells you how many passengers you've had, but with cargoes, it doesn't say anything. Like there's no metric to look at, like so many tons of cargo. There's just nothing. So you don't know how successful it is. %40 load, 75% load. Carrying cargo to cargo air hub. The integrated railway cargo station city. Which one? This one. It doesn't say. Neither does that one. Northern Alex, my man. 8 subs gifted again, on top of the 8 that he already gifted. T-Wolf Gaming, Socks, Chris 2200, Dan the Man, Voggy, Teddy Bear, Oni Cage UK, and Ano TV. You've just been gifted a sub by the Northern Alex. Guys, if you're not already following him, go and give him a follow. That splendid Canadian streamer. who just loves temperatures not above -30 Celsius. Which,
Welcome
I will
back,
admit,
Nutter.
is not t-shirt weather. But he just likes it. Exus, welcome back.
To the nut house.
Support part 2, thank you very much. We need some more industry. We're going to need another industrial zone soon. I'm starting to fill up.
House.
Sometimes water shorts during the winter.
Welcome to the nut house.
Yeah, I think that's the last of our industrial areas that I can build out. We're going to have to build a new zone.
Welcome to the nut house.
This is taking shape quite nicely.
Welcome to the nut house.
Only 57 people went to the stadium. The stadium. 57 people went to the stadium.
Nutter.
Comes to the UK in the winter and complains about the heat. Do you know, in Britain, we just... Generally speaking, we obsess about the weather and we complain about the weather. Although, when it's a nice day, we do say it's a lovely day. You'll hear it, everybody walking around going, how are you doing? It's a lovely day, isn't it? And then when it's not a lovely day, oh, it's cold.
Happy anniversary.
Or, oh, it's not stopped raining. Weather obsessed. Lucas, today the visibility's been horrendous. When I woke up, there was freezing fog outside, and I thought I wasn't going to be flying today. I don't know, Mr. Hank. I don't know what they put in the old thing.
Happy anniversary.
Actually,
Nutter.
I haven't actually played around with the oil industry, I don't think. There is an oil deposit here now. That's right, I didn't play with it because at the time I didn't have all the sectors unlocked. So that wasn't an option to actually build more, to build any oil wells. But we do actually have an option now. Right there. Seems like an odd place for an oil industry. But it is doable. You have to think about the people who would work there though. Actually, interestingly enough, this is industrial housing.
Nutter.
So as long as we metro link that, we can actually get people into work. Good times. Got also oil offshore. Really? Ooh. Now that appeals. Because I've never done that. Offshore oil industry. Now we're talking. So what are the options? Oil industry main building. From that, I presume, a large oil drilling rig. That's for land though, isn't it? Or is it? From underground reservoir, extract will need to be placed on oil field inside an industry area. Is there like an oil platform? Even when it's nice, we love to say when it's horrible again. Lovely weather today. It'll be raining tomorrow. That's true. Because everybody watches the weather forecast. That's quite close to all the cargo terminals as well. If we built an oil platform here, I suppose we could link all the processing buildings here. We've already got a connection there. And then... but here's the killer. Wait. This train line here goes to... there. Is it the northern one that's the passenger one? I think it is. Yeah. So if we connect into the southern line, we can actually put a cargo hub here. And actually export goods straight to the hub.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You just found an option in chat to have readable colours where this is... Oh, yeah. If you've got Twitch, what do they call it? That rubbish you pay $10 a month for. You can change your chat colour then. Mrs. Don't! Good evening, hope you're well. I can't believe it's 45 months. That is outrageous. Thank you, Mrs. Don't. I hope you're well. Saber Dog. 20 Turbo, that was it. Thank you. Thank you for 29 months, Saber. Yeah, Twitch Turbo, you can change your chat colour and you get some special smileys. Same old same. Hey. We're just all on that carousel together. Paint industrial area. So if we do this, and then say everything up to here. I don't think we'll need any more land than that, so we'll just say to there for now. I've got the munchies. The cake is not a lie. Nut oil. That'll make your cars perform better. Oh. Right, so we've done that. So now we just need to think about this road here, which is currently a 4-lane. So I think what we'll do is we'll make that into a 4-lane industrial. Just so that it fits with the theme a bit better. Hopefully didn't mess any That is supposed to be going that way. Well, Mrs. Don't, I thought you would have already had homemade cake, you know, in the tin. What would you like? Would you like, this one's a lemon cake. That's really nice. This one is a, what kind of cake is that now? It's got like a cream thing in the middle. I think it's got nuts in it, like pistachio nuts or something. I don't know what kind of cake it is. It is a cake. It's cut into small pieces, Lucas. This is actually quite healing. I think we better sort the land out. Lemon will do, try not to have cake due to Pringles diabetes. That makes sense. What we'll do is we'll make this so it's quite a steep drop, but otherwise relatively flat. Okay, so some mistakes were made. Some mistakes were definitely made. It'll be okay. just a temporary flood. I'm gonna have to buy that sector just so I can change that land. Another 100 grand.